Dear students, in today's video, we are gonna cover the harder module 2 of SAT Maths paper from November 2024. We will do all the 22 questions, so do watch till the end. The questions at the end are the hardest ones. Also, if you haven't watched my video on the module 1 of November 2024, I would recommend watching that first. So, here's the thing. If you have got more than 15 correct answers in module 1, then only you would get this module, which is the harder module 2. Also, if you want me to solve any paper or question, let me know in the comment section below, or you can drop a mail to me as well. Now, let's get started with question 1. Here is our question number 1. So, here's the thing. You can pause the video and do the question 1 yourself first, and then come back and let's do it together. Okay, starting with question 1, the question 1 says the ratio of the base of the height of a triangle is 1 over 8. The base of a triangle is 152 centimeters. What is the height in centimeters of the triangle? So we are given with the ratio of base to the height, which is equal to 1 over 8. Now we are told that the base is 152. Okay, 152. So, and then we need to find the actual height. Okay, this height we need to find. So what we can do to 1 over 8, we can multiply the numerator and denominator with 152 and we'll get this number. So 8 times 15 is 1216. So our answer is option D. Okay, done. Let's move on to question 2. Question 2 says, here you are given with the equation and which table gives the three values of x and their corresponding values of q of x for the function q. Notice that all the x's are same. All the x values in every table, the values of x are same. Right, negative 1, 0, 1. So it is better that we do it over the desmos. Yeah. So what we will do, we need to do the table. We'll insert a table. And for x1, our values are negative 1 and 0 and 1. And instead of y1, what we will do is we'll write this equation. Okay, so I need to erase this first. So 24 times 3 power x1. Okay, so I got my values 82472. That is my answer, which is 82472. That is option number A only. Okay, so this table is our answer, not the other ones. Done? Now let's move on to question 3. Question 3 says, a plant nursery classifies a perennial flower species as tall if its typical height when fully grown is more than 100 centimeters. Each of the following inequalities represent the possible heights in centimeters for a specific perennial flower species when fully grown. So, they are perennial and tall if the typical height when fully grown is more than 100 centimeters. So tall if the height is more than 100 centimeters. Which inequality represents the possible height in centimeters for the tall perennial flower species? So you can look at the options. We don't have anything such as h is greater than 100. But we know that it is tall only when the height is greater than 100. So, which are the possible options? 12 between height is between 12 and 92, no. Height is between 48 and 88, no. Height is between 83 and 100, no. You need greater than 100, not less than 100. Now, height is between 108 and 150. It is a possible solution. So, this becomes your answer. Because let's say the height is 110, it falls in this category. We don't know exactly what the height is. We just know it is greater than 100. And among all the options, this is the only option where the height is given greater than 100. So that becomes your answer. Okay, moving on to the next question. This is our question number 4. Question number 4 says a linear function f gives a company's profit in dollars for selling X items. The company's profit is 230 when it sells 5 items, and its profit is 850 when it sells 10 items. Which equation defines the X? So you have 2 points, and you need to do the problem like you are 2 points and you need to find the line. It's a linear function, so it's a straight line. X is the number of items, and then f of x is the profit. So profit is, let's write f of x. The company's profit is 230 when it sells 5 items, and its profit is 580 when it sells 10 items. Or we will do linear regression over the desmos. So let me erase this table. I'll insert another table. So 5, 230, then 10, and 580. I'll go to this option here. I'll do linear regression. My equation is 70x minus 120, and 70x minus 120 is option D, right? Option D is 70x minus 120. That is my answer. Moving on to question 5. Question 5 says each year the value of an investment increases by 0.67% of its previous year. Okay. Increase is 0.6% of previous year. Which of the following best models have the value of investment change? This is an exponential increase, increasing exponentially. So option C is your correct answer. So this was the cue here to increase exponentially. First of all, it is increase, so it is not a decrease. So decreasing linear and decreasing exponentially is not our answer. Now see, first year, what will happen? You have some investment of, let's say, investment is P. P, and it increases by 0.6%. So the final value is 1 plus 0.67%, right? Then in the next year, you'll have P times, this is the initial value, the previous year's value in the second year is your initial value, and that you will multiply with 1 plus 0.67%. And again, this factor, this factor, this factor, and your equation will become P times 1 plus 0.67% whole power T. T is the years in, like T is the number of years or whatever it is. So that's an exponential increase. Moving on to the next question. We have question number 6. Line P in the xy plane is defined by y equals to x plus 4 over 9 and passes through the points a comma 0 and 0b. Okay, what is the value of a? You need to find a. So it is very simple. You can do it algebraically as well. Now, a comma 0 represents which intercept, x or y? It represents the x-intercept. So what you will do in your equation of y equals to x plus 4 over 9, you plug in x as a and y as 0. So 0 equals x, sorry, 0 equals a plus 4 over 9. Solving this, 0 equals a plus 4. So a equals to negative 4. Your answer is negative 4. You write negative 4 as it is. Okay, I hope you understand, students. Let's move to the next question. So, also guys, I have made a detailed video on desmos and how you do things on the desmos. And also I have solved multiple questions in desmos. You can check out my desmos playlist as well. Okay, moving on to question 7. Question 7 is, what is the positive solution to the given equation? Sorry. So it's a rational equation and it would take you good time to solve it algebraically. But if you do it over the desmos, you just need to write your equation in the desmos here, and you will see two vertical lines. One is going from -4 and another is going from 4. And you need to give the positive answer. Okay. Oops, let me go back to the question. Yeah, question 7. You need to go back to you need to give a positive solution. So here you found two solutions, -4 and 4. You need to give the positive solution. Your answer is 4. Okay, I hope you understand, students. Now, here I already put a screenshot because it would take me time to type this as well to save the time on this class. Okay, so we have question 9. How would you solve question 9? Oh, question 8, sorry. Now, how many solutions does the equation have? How many solution? That means you need to see if the lines are parallel, if the lines are intersecting, and so on. Okay, if the lines are parallel, there are no solutions. Okay, if the lines are like the same lines, exactly same line, then there are infinitely many solutions. Also, if the lines are intersecting, then there is one solution only. So how many solutions does the equation have? You can see the equations are quite similar. Then it is basically easy to solve. So let us distribute this. A 9x plus 9 times 14 plus 5x equals to 14x plus 9 times 14. Now 9x plus 5x is 14x plus 9 times 14 equals to 14x plus 9 times 14. Now see, they are exactly same equations. You can check the variable part is same and the constant part is also same. So there are infinitely many solutions. Okay, I hope you understand, students. So students, if you haven't liked the video so far, so give me a thumbs up, okay? And share it with your friends and make sure you to subscribe to my channel. Now let's go to question 9. In right triangle RST, the sum of the measures of angle R and angle S is 90 degrees. The value of sine of R is 4 over 5. What is the value of cos of X? Okay, you need to find the value of cos of X. Now, first of all, angle R plus angle S is equal to 90 degrees. If angle R plus angle S is 90 degree, that means cos of R will be equal to sine of R. Sorry, cos of R will be equal to sine of S. Okay, if two angles are complementary, their cos and sines are equal. Okay. So, other thing is like this as well. Cos of S is equal to sine of R. Now, sine of R is 4 over 5. That means cos of S is also 4 over 5. Your answer is 4 over 5. You write it as it is. Okay. And also, student, there are some more videos on my channel about the trigonometry and also the trigonometry of similar triangles, which is very important. Okay, it takes a lot of time to solve those questions, but if you know how to solve them, it would take you a lot lesser time. So do check them out. Now, let's do question number 10. And the question says, the manager of a gym selected 137 members at random to estimate the percentage of gym's membership that would continue to pay for a membership if the price increased. Okay, so they are increasing the price and they are checking who would pay or who would not. From the survey, the manager estimates that 82% of the gym's members would continue to pay for a membership if the prices increase. So among 137, 82 will still pay. 82% will pay. With an associated margin of 6.43. So 82 plus or minus 6.43%. If the survey is repeated with a random sample of 274. Now they are doing another survey with 274 people and the results are calculated in the same way. Which of the following will be the most likely effect of using the larger random sample compared to smaller random sample. Now, here is the thing. A general thing is that whenever you increase the sample size, whenever the sample size increases, the margin of error decreases. Because you see, this is very logical. Because if you ask more people, it is more likely that your results are more accurate. Asking more people, more accuracy, right? Less people, less accuracy. So the margin of error will be lower. And option A is what is true answer, okay? Margin of error is gonna be lower. Margin of error would increase? No. The estimate percentage of the gym's membership would continue to pay if the prices increase will be lower. That also doesn't make sense. And the last option also doesn't make sense. So the first option is clear cut, correct answer. Next question. Next question is question number 11. So the histogram summarizes the data set of the weight in pounds of 14 salmon if an additional weight of 78 pounds is added. So here somewhere you see 78, one additional weight of 78 is added to the original data set to create a new data set of 15 weights. Which of the following measures must be greater for the new data set than the original data set? Now see, mean and median. What will happen to the mean? First of all, what will happen to the mean? Now see, you're increasing a number which is far greater than the rest. So mean is gonna increase. Okay, mean is gonna increase. Now what will happen to the median? Median is the middle number. Middle number, okay? Now when you have 14 salmons, the median will be, if you have 14 salmons, you can divide it into uh, you can divide it into 6 people here, 6 salmons here, 6 salmons here, and 2 in the middle. So basically the 7th and the 8th observation is your median. So where is 7th? 3 so far, 3. Then here you have 6. So that means 6 plus 3 is 9. So 7th and 8th observation is here, correct? Okay. Then this is about 14. And if you have 15, that means this is the median set. If there are 14 observations. Now the other thing is that if you have 15 observations now. 15 observations, you can divide it into 7, 7 and 1 is in the middle, which is in the median. So your 8th observation is your median. 8th observation is where? Still here only. So the median is same. Whether you take 14 observations or 15 observations, your median is in this data set 15 to 20. So median will remain the same and mean will increase. So B is the answer. Okay, 2 only. 2 only increases, not median. It is always easy to check. Most of the times it's quite easy to check the median. So do check it out. Don't make guesses about median. Question 12. You are given with a table and what does it tell you? The table shows the 3 values of x and their corresponding values of y, where a and b are constants. Where is a and b? Oh, here. A and b. This is the linear relationship between x and y in the plane. The y-intercept of the line, y-intercept of the line representing this relationship is, okay, what is the value of a plus b? So basically you have 2 points, negative 13 and 48. Then you have 0 and negative 17 as well. You have A3 and you have 3B and you want to find the A and B and then finally you want A plus B. We'll do it over the desmos. We'll do a regression. It would be easier that way. Okay, here we go to desmos. Let me just edit this. Negative 13, 48, negative 17 and 0. I have my line. Okay, so this 0, negative 17 was y-intercept. You can see our y-intercept. Now linear regression, we got our equation. Now see, this uh this a is the value of x. Let me write it. This is x, this is y. So first of all, I'll do at a comma 3. This is x, this is y. I'll take my equation from here. I'll copy my equation, copy and paste. So x is a, I'm keeping x as it is, and y is 3. So this is my value of x, which you can see is -4. So my a is -4. A equals to -4. Now I need my value of b. So what I'm gonna do is at 3 comma b. Okay, at 3 comma b, I'll take the same equation again. 3 is the value of x, so I'll write times 3, and b is -32. B is -32. Now we need a plus b, so we need -4 minus 32, -4 plus -32. -36 is your answer. Okay, so yeah, that is our option D. This is our answer. Okay, done. Let's move on to question 13. Here is our question number 13. You are given with an equation, and it says in the given equation, K is a constant. How many real distinct solution does this equation have? Real distinct solutions. So this is a pretty simple equation. Okay. And say 45 and 45. If you do -45 on both sides, okay, what you will get? X plus k whole square is equal to 0. And if you square root both sides, x plus k is still equal to 0. That means x is equal to -k. That means there is exactly one solution. Okay. Which is -k, whatever the k is. Moving on, question 11. Question 14, sorry. Question 14 says that if a certain circuit, for a certain circuit, its power P in watts, current C in amperes, and voltage V in volts, and resistance R in ohms are related like this. This is the equation where P, C, V, and R are positive when R is equal to 41. Which equation correctly represents P in terms of everything else? So P is equal to what? So just simplifying this, if we first of all square both sides, okay? First of all, we'll square this equation both sides. We'll get C square V power 4 over P square is equal to PR. Now we'll multiply P square both sides and we'll divide with R both sides. What we will get? We'll get C square V power 4 over R is equal to P cube. That means then cube root both sides. P is equal to cube root of C square V power 4 over R. Now R is 41, so let us erase R and write 41 there. That is our answer, which is option D. Done? Okay. Let's move on to question next, 15. Question 15 has two inequalities, and you have to tell which are the values that is our answer, right? So students, uh, you have -7, -8, and 10. We'll do it over the desmos. It will be easier to do. Because solving inequalities, if you want to solve it algebraically, what you need to do, you take one point, x, then simplify for y and check which y is matching. Okay, once you do that, then you need to check it here for this as well, because you need the solution of both the inequalities, not only one. If it was only one inequality, it would have been easier to solve without desmos as well. Okay, it wouldn't take much time, but since that is not the case, we'll do it over the desmos only. So you have y is less equal to minus x minus 21 minus 6x minus 21, yeah. And a y is greater than minus 4x minus 9. Okay. So where is our solution? You see this in part of intersecting part is our solution. This part, this double shaded region is our solution, okay? This region. Now, first of all, we need to find the value for x is negative 7. So x equals negative 7. See, why am I drawing these as well? Because it is easier to do like this only because the graph is quite weird. So x cannot be 19. That is for sure because the 19 point is on the dotted line. That point, those points are not included. 19 is not our answer, and anything less than 19 is not our answer. So this cannot be our answer. This is less than 19. This is also not our answer. Remaining are 20 and 21. Going back to Desmos, see, you have 19. If I click and hold and move like this, 19 is your possible answer. 20 is also possible, and 21 is also possible. Now, these are the two possible, 20 and 21 are both possible. Now, let's check for x equals to 8, negative 8. Negative 8, so here, okay, 23 is not possible. We have 25 and 26. So, this point is 25. See, this is 27. That means, uh, that means 26 is a possible solution. See, here, 26 is a possible solution. This is a possible solution. And here, 24 is also possible. 25 is also possible. So we couldn't conclude anything from negative 8. Let's go to negative 10. Negative 10. 31 is not possible. So anything less than 31 is also not possible. Negative 4 is not possible. Only possible values are 31. Okay. 31, then 32, then 33, 34. Okay, 35, 36, up to 39. So 31 to 39, but 31 excluded. 37 falls in that. So this is not possible. This is possible, this is possible, this is possible. So that means our answer is option D. This is our answer. I hope you understood, students. It's just the observations. I can't do anything with this, okay? You have to observe and check however you find suitable for yourself. But Desmos is the better way. Now, a rectangular solid region had a region of land is divided into 88 square lots of the area R in square units. So there's a rectangular region which is divided into multiple small parts, and there are total 88, and every region has the area R. The length of the region is 5.5 times the width. So let's say width is W, then the length is 5.5 W. If the width of the region is x root r, what is the value of x? Okay. Now we can work it out in terms of the area. Area would be equal to 88r, right? Because there are 88 square units of Every square unit has a area r. And also area of the rectangle is length times width, which is w times 5.5 w, right? So 88r is equal to 5.5 w square. Now 88r is equal to 5.5. Instead of w, plug in x root r, and that is whole square. Let me solve it a little on this side. Okay, so what do we get? 88r is equal to 5.5. Distributing the square, x square, a square root of r, and then square over it, so that becomes r square, and root cancels out. Now see, you have r here, r and r, divide both sides with r, they cancel out. So 88 is equal to 5.5 x square. That means divide both sides with 5.5. That is x square, and that way you can get x will be equal to square root of 88 over 5.5. This will give you 4. So your answer is 4. You plug in 4, that's your answer. Okay, done. I hope you understand, students. We are done with question 16. Just 5 more to go. Stay tuned. The last ones are the hardest one. The last questions are the hardest ones. Okay, also students, let me know that which curriculum or board you are following. I mean, in your school, and which country you're studying in. And what is your expected SAT score? Tell me that as well. Okay. So, question 17. A circle is inscribed in a square such that the circumference of the circle touches the midpoint of each square. Right. The length of the diagonal of the square is 136. What is the area in square units of the circle? Let's make a small diagram. In geometry, try to make a little diagrams here and there because it becomes easier with the diagrams. Okay. You can visualize it better. Then you are given with the diagonal of the square. The circle is inscribed. Oh, sorry. The circle is inside. Let me make the circle first. That was the wrong diagram. Because the okay. This is our scenarios. The circle is inside the square and the diagonal of the square is given, right? The length of the diagonal of the square, yeah. It is given. This is 136. And what do we need to find? Area of square. What is the area in square units of the circle? Sorry, area of the circle we need to find. Area of the circle is pi r square, right? Radius we need to find. If we do, uh, this is the center, correct? Now here, even center, we don't need. If this is a square, so if we take this side as x, this side is also x. So this becomes our 45, 45, 90 triangle, right? In 45, 45, 90 triangle, this is 45, this is 45, this is 90. This is x, this is x, this is x root 2, correct? So that means this is 136. X will be equal to 136 over root 2. That means this side is 136 over root 2. Now the side is the diameter of the circle, right? Side of the square is this much. Correct. And that guy is same as the dia of the circle. That means radius would be half of the dia. Radius would be half of the diameter, which is 136 over root 2. That means radius is 136 over 2 root 2. Area would be equal to pi times the radius square, which is 136 square over 2 square root 2 square. Simplify this, students. You'll get it as 2, 3, 1, 2, 5. Let's choose option A. Okay. I hope you understand, students. Question 17. Let's move on to question 18. So the expression kx, represents the results of decreasing a positive force x acting on a object by 0.42%. What is the value of k? So kx represents result of decreasing. You're decreasing x, right? X is getting decreased by 0.42%. That means the new force is k times x or decreasing by 0.42% is 1 minus 0.42 over 100 times x. This is decrease, percentage decrease or deflation. If you solve this part, this will be 0.9958 times x. Okay. You can write it on the desmos as it is. You get it. That means k is 0.9958 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just write this as answer. 5 as answer. You can write this as answer, or you can write 0.99658 rounded to 6. That's completely acceptable. Also, you can write 0.9958. Acceptable because you just need 5 places. 5 places is fine. 5 characters you're giving as an answer. All the answers would work. Okay. Now, question number 19 we are still yet to do. Yeah, here we have 19. Okay, polygon has exactly 57 sides. If the measure of each of the 57 interior angles of this polygon is 180 p degrees, what is the value of p? So number of sides is 57 and every angle is equal to 180 p degrees. Okay. What is sum of the angles of a polygon? Sum of angles is n minus 2 times 180 degrees, where n is your number of sides. And if it is a regular polygon, all the sides are same and or all the interior angles are same, then you divide that with the number of sides or number of angles, and that give you the angle of each angle. Each angle. Now we simplify it. So n is 57 minus 2 times 180 degree over 2. Now see, 180 is still there. We just need it in terms, we just need our p. So this is part we need. This becomes 55 over, oh, n is 57 now. 57, sorry, 57. So 55 over 57 times 180. So 55 over 57 becomes your p. You can write your answer as 55 over 57. These are 5 characters, so the solution is completely allowed. Okay. Now let's move on to the next question. We have question number 20 here. Question number 20 says that the function f of n. So your f of n, let me write it here. F of n is equal to 7 times 20.41 whole power n over 5. It is like this, okay. Gives each term of a sequence of the function of the term's position n in the sequence where n is a whole number. The value of the term in position 15 is p% more than position 15. So it's talking about n 15. Okay, is p% more than the value of the position in term in position 10. What is the value of p? So position 10. The question is saying position 15 is p% more than f of 10, right? This is what it's saying. So if we find f of 15 divided by f of 10, it will give you that p% more. Now p% more will look like 1 plus p over 100, okay? This is p, this is a p we need to find. Now let us simplify this. Let me draw a line. Okay, or let me just do it. So f of 15 over f of 10 is equal to, in the main equation this, I'll plug in 15 and 10 respectively. 7 times 20.41 whole power 15 over 5. Whole thing divided by 7 times 20.41 whole power 10 over 5, right? Simplifying, 7 cancels out. You are left with, see here bases are same, 20.41 powers 15 over 5 is 3, and then since bases are same, powers can be subtracted. 10 over 5 is 2. That is equal to 20.41 only. Power 1 is same. Now this is what is 1 plus p over 100. So 1 plus p over 100 is equal to 20.41, which gives us 1 plus p is equal to 2. Okay, okay, sorry. What did I do? So sorry. P over 100 is over 100 here, okay? So p over 100 will be equal to, you will do -1 on both sides. So 19.41, and that will give you p is equal to, then times 100. It is 1941. This is your answer. Lot of you, what you will do, you'll take 2041 as answer, okay, which is wrong. You will forget to subtract this one here, okay, which is wrong. You will reach here and you will feel like this is the answer, completely wrong, okay. Make sure you do the whole calculations and don't get anything wrong. Let's move on to question number 20. See, as we proceed with the paper, the questions will get harder and harder in the second module, okay? Now pay attention. This is a very interesting question. So a right square pyramid has a total surface area of 18816 square inches, and the combined surface area of four lateral faces of this pyramid is 9600 square inches. What is the height in inches of the pyramid? Now, total surface area is given as 18816. We are working in inches only, so I will skip writing the units. That would make my life easier. Lateral surface area is 9600. What do we mean by lateral surface area? If let's say this is my square prism, lateral surface is the area around it, this around the area of four triangular faces, and the total surface area is the area including this base. That is the difference. Now, first of all, what I will do, I will try to find the something. Okay, so first of all, let's look at the right square pyramid. So let me make a small figure here. I have a square like this, and let me make the triangular faces. I guess this drawing is really bad. It's a square base. Yeah, I guess this should work. No? Let me make this side a bit better. Okay, this should work. Now this is all I get. So this base is square, and this is the triangular face. Okay. What do we need? We need the height. We need the height of this pyramid. The height of this pyramid is from the top to center, which is perpendicular to the base. Okay, this base. perpendicular. Okay, so we'll have to work it out in bits and parts. Now let us take the triangular face. For now, let us just work with the triangular face. This is my triangular face. Let's say this height is h of p, height of pyramid, okay, for now. My triangular face has some height. My triangular face has some base. And it has some area, obviously. And I know that area is equal to half of base times height. Do I have the area? No. Do I have the base? No. Do I have the height? No. But can I find them out? Yes. I can find out the area. How? I'm given with lateral surface area. Lateral surface area is 9600. That means the area of the triangle is equal to 9600 divided by 4, because there are 4 triangular faces, and that is what it's saying. This lateral surface area is 4 times the area of the triangles. Okay, area of one triangle. That gives me 246, sorry, 2400 it gives me. 2400. I have the area now. Okay. But still, do I have the base? Not yet. And do I have the height? Not yet. Now, how would I find my base? I can work with this area of the square. If I subtract from total surface area, if I subtract lateral surface area, what will I have? Area of the square base, because that is the only area which was missing from the lateral surface area. So for the square base, the area is 18816 minus 9600, which is equal to 9216. So side would be equal to square root of 9216, which is equal to 96. That means this base B I am finding is 96. Okay, I found B. Now I can plug in the B in this and area in this to find my H. That's what I'm gonna do now. So I will do that here. 2400, which is my area, is equal to half of base. Base I found to be 96 times the height. From here, I'll figure out my height. Height would be 50. Is this my answer then? No. This is this height, the height of the triangular face, not the height of the prism. This is this height. This H, this is 50, what we found out. Now see, I can make a triangle like this here, and I can use a Pythagoras theorem to find this height of prism. Height of prism is here. This is the height H, which I found out to be 50. Now what is this? This you can see, this is half of the side of the base. So this is 96 divided by 2, which is 48. Okay, so height of the prism would be square root of 50 square minus 48 square, which is equal to 40. So my answer is 14. This is not my answer. 14 is my correct answer. I know it's a bit lot, but this isn't very hard. It's just multiple steps. You just have multiple steps, but not very hard. Okay. Now we have one more last question to do, students. Students, if you still haven't liked the video and subscribed to my channel, this is the time. Okay, we can do it now. And here is my question number 22. Question number 22 is something. Okay. It's a bit too much to do algebraically. Read the question once. I guess you will get an idea. The expression 6x power 4 plus 23x squared plus 7 can be rewritten as 3x squared plus a times 2x squared plus b, where a and b are positive integers. Or as 3x squared plus c times 2x squared plus d, where c and d are non-positive integers. What is the value of a plus c? Now, what comes to my mind is, I will multiply these two and I will equate the coefficients to get my C and D and A and B. And A and B and C and D are same, is it? No. A is not same as C, B is not same as D. Why? Because these are positive non-integers. They are not, C and D are not integers. And A and B are integers. That is a twist. That's the whole twist in the question. But still, the way is same. First, I would work out my positive integers. 3x square plus A times 2x square plus B I have. And I would multiply. Okay, 3x square. Let me just multiply directly. 3x square times 2x square is 6x power 4 plus 3x square times b is 3b x square. Then a times 2x square is 2ax square plus a times b, which is ab. Now I will compare it to 6x power 4 plus plus 23x, this term, okay, this expression, plus 7. Now comparing the coefficients, 6 is same as 6. And for x square, you have these two terms. That means 23 is equal to 3b plus 2a, right? And 7, right? 7 is equal to ab. Now what I'm going to do, I'll solve these two in the desmos. Okay. And see, if you solve this one as well now, from here, you would get 23 is equal to, like here you got, 23 is equal to 3 times D plus 2 times C. And C times D you will get as 7. That is all, because it's the exactly same equations, no? Now the thing is, I need the values, no? A, I am feeling like A is same as C, no? But this is non-integer, this is integer. But they have the same respect or position in the expression, and B with D. Now I need these two values. Let me go to desmos. I'll solve it in desmos. So I will write 23 is equal to, I'm gonna put this equation, these two. I'll take A as x, B as y. So 3y plus 2x, and other equation 7 is equal to xy. See, I have two solutions, two intersections. The red one is the graph of xy. That's why it's like this. One solution I have for A, I got A as 10.5 and B as 0.666. You can see that it's 2 over 3. 0.666 is 2 over 3. And the other point is this 1, 7. B is 7, sorry. Now here's the twist. Is this my A and B only? No, it's not just A and B, it's C and D. One point is AB, other point is CD. That's the whole thing about it. CD are non-integers, so that means this was C, not A. This was D, not B. Now finally we need A plus C. A plus C is A is 1 plus C is 10.5. So my answer is 11.5. I'll write my answer 11.5 in the exam. And we are done. Now here's one interesting I want to tell you. This is the whole solutions. Okay. Okay, notice something in the solution set. SAT will do anything to confuse you, okay? Negative 4, 4, 4. All the answers, 4 again. Almost all the answers are 4 there, no? So, you know what happens when you're giving the exam and you see lot of 4s? You feel like, oh my God. Maybe I did something wrong. I messed up the solution, but no. If you are confident, go on. Don't have that insecurity that you messed up the answer, okay? And see how many questions have D as the answer? D, 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 D. Okay? I'm not saying that next SAT also D is gonna be the most probable answer. But yes, SAT will do these types of things to make you think that, okay, these are not the answers, or maybe you did something wrong. But be confident, okay? Be confident with yourself, be confident with your methods, and move on to the other question. Don't spend too much time on the on one question, okay? So guys, I will see you next time. I hope you like the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day. And if you have any suggestions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Bye bye, everyone.